Hi there, Capricorn. I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my report for you for the week of June the 26th. And there's a lot going on right opposite us in our relationship area. Yay! So there's a lot of discussion happening this week as well, because we've got three aspects with Mercury, and Mercury is the planet of communication and commerce, and is sitting here right in our love zone, our zone of relationships, along with Mars, the planet of passion, and the Sun, the planet of our self, and just stepping into what we want in life. So it's very, very positive. Now you want to, when you're open to have a discussion with someone that's close to you, then be open, be prepared to, no matter how uncomfortable or how vulnerable it makes you feel, be prepared to share with that person your inner self, your real self, how you really feel, okay? Because if someone can't love you for who you really are, then what's the point? And first of all, excuse me, first of all, you need to look at yourself and love yourself, okay? So the good, bad, the irritable, the irresistible, because, it's all good, and we're all learning, we're all on this journey here, learning, and that's one of the things I just love about astrology, because it helps you learn more about yourself, who you are, and it sort of gives you permission, I think, to be who you are, and that's what a chart analysis does, and it's one of my most favorite things to do. Now we do at the start of the week, Mars is going to trine, which is a favorable aspect with Neptune, and this does suggest, because Neptune is in the area of communication, this does suggest, and it's a very lovely light, romantic energy and intuitive energy, and that fanciful, which is great for Capricorn, because we can get a little bit sort of too serious sometimes, so that helps to lighten things up. Helps you to live for today, live and let live, and live for today rather than be too worried about what's going to happen to tomorrow. And if you can just let yourself go and enjoy that passionate side of you as well. Now, the next we've got we've got Mercury and Mars together, and then Mercury is going to be opposite Pluto in our sign. So what happens now over this period, whether you're in a relationship, looking for love, or just happy to be by yourself at the moment, there's the opportunity to really get to know yourself more. Get to know yourself, and as that line say, to know me is to love me, okay? So first of all, that's your mantra for yourself. To know me is to love me, and once you can do that for yourself, then everyone else will just love you as well, because doubts that, if people doubt us, it's because we're putting out that doubt on some level. So this is a great time to really just feel good about who you are, okay? Now, and of course, Pluto is the planet of transformation. So as I said, no, regardless of what your relationship status is, you can get some real aha moments and transformation moments. And, if you're waiting for news for a lover, or waiting to have that deep, meaningful discussion, then, well, guess what? It can happen this week, all right? Now, and Venus being in an area, your fifth house, an area where love affairs can start. So it's a very much about love. We do have a square right at the start, a square pretty well started between Mercury and Jupiter, and Jupiter is in our career zone, so we want to just keep things in perspective. If somebody presents you a deal which it seems a little bit pie in the sky, then it's not to say it's not going to be good, but keep it in perspective, okay, and see what comes out of it. All right, so the card I've selected for you from one of my favorite packs, John Holland, the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, is Love Begins. Okay, so isn't that, I love that, look at that. It has two hands and it's sort of like the earth and the water, so it's, earth and spiritual, and there's the rainbow up the top and the one, which suggests a new beginning. So it's a great card for us. I love it, and it's a coming together. So it's nothing greater in the world than love. I hope we all get a lot of good loving this week, okay? Now, if you haven't registered or subscribed to my newsletter, please go on to jenniferangel.com and do that and support me in that way. I'd love that. And you can also book a private reading with me through there too, okay? All right, thanks so much for watching. See you next week.